When Gary brought forward the Heath report, I think the most striking and most powerful point in it was to illustrate the advice gap. Millions of people, I think Gary's figure was 16.5 million people going without advice who might otherwise have been advised. In an environment where it's so difficult to get a return on your savings, in an environment where fraud is rampant, where people will be over-optimistic about returns, it's so crucial that people are well advised so that they have good prospects in future. And that is something for me where I think we need to concentrate, because earlier in the conversation there was a fair bit of ranging around different subjects. The question before us is, how do we win for the common good? So forgive me, but I'll come back to this and develop it in a moment, but if one emphasises the cost to yourself, that will go down far less well than saying that 16.5 million people are going without advice, and that's likely to have profound consequences. The other issues you'll be well aware of, the increased pension freedoms, the reality that people will have small pension pots because it's so difficult to save, and that they will get low returns on those pension pots. Of course, the FCA have disputed the figures in the Heath report, and I've seen the update newsletter which goes back and challenges them. I'll look forward to raising that again with them. But one thing I think we can certainly say at the moment, if Gary's figures are right, is RDR is not the answer to the set of problems which came up. In particular, I was struck that the cost of mis-selling was estimated at £223 million a year, and the cost of RDR at £340 million a year. Now, of course, these numbers will be contended, but if they're anything like right, then once again, the regulatory cure has proven worse than the disease.